Well, I can't believe that we are finally at the last award of the evening. Thank you so much, all of you who came here tonight to celebrate the work of some very, very gifted journalists. I have to say that I myself have been very inspired by their work because it really shows what commitment and what dedication can accomplish, and it is an honor to be with them here tonight. Let's give the finalists once again a round of applause, please.
Well, I've got to say again, Zain, that a lot has changed in the 21 years since the fledgling award started out. Now, a list of categories has also increased and evolved with the ever-changing media landscape. Now, I was looking at a couple of the judges early on, and they've kind of grown some gray hair. So it kind of tells you the kind of pressure that they're under. But the awards maintain a very, very special place in the African media landscape as a benchmark, though, for excellence. Now, we're very proud to say that we've found some of the most formidable journalistic talent from across the African continent, and we haven't, have we? Have we finished yet?
We haven't finished yet, not at all. And to say this competition provides potential to change lives is no exaggeration. The finalists have been here in South Africa for a week. They've been networking, they've been exchanging ideas, and I've been lucky enough to talk to them, sit down with them, and find out a little bit more about what it took in terms of work ethic and in terms of dedication to get here tonight. So I do have to say once again, well done to each and every one of you.
All right, so I do promise you that I won't make you wait any longer. Let's get on with the most important award for the evening. Now, to tell us who's going to be crowned our ultimate winner, I'd like to invite back on stage CNN's great Greg Beichman, as well as CEO of Mnet, Uyolisa Phahle.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm thrilled to be able to announce that the CNN Multichoice African Journalist of 2016 is Usher Ahmed Willie and Rashid Idi.
Is never an easy choice. It's toughly debated, carefully thought through. But I must say that when I saw this one, almost 60 minutes, and absolutely riveting, told by 27-year-old Aisha, and in a part of the world that's so important.
This journalist, a female journalist, made all effort to go against all odds to go into that area, into the heartland of the Al-Shabaab activities.
This journalist displayed courage, tenacity, and above all, told a very complicated story in a very simple way.
Nighttime, the streets of Mandera fall quiet. There's no official curfew in this town, but residents know that when darkness falls, everyone has to go in to keep their safety. Now, this is the second night that we're trying to go on patrol with members of the KPR, that's the Kenya Police Reserves. Last night, we attempted to go on patrol into town, but unfortunately there was an attack where one person died and two were left seriously injured.
It was the depth. She tackled a difficult story and a complicated story, and then told it in a way that was absolutely enthralling and easy to follow and understand.
One of the elements which made the piece a winner is also the teamwork which went into this great television piece.
It's at the same time very comprehensive, but it's also and mainly a piece of brave journalism.
As long as you are able to tell the story and to find out the truth, as she did, is a praise.
The lessons that can be drawn from this piece is solid writing, being able to put the story together in a way that makes absolute sense.
Her courage, which bordered on recklessness, was the kind of recklessness you want to see in your newsroom. She's an inspiration to oncoming journalists.
It's such a thorough story. It stood out. That story just stood out.
So I found it extremely compelling. Lots of hard work went into it.
I mean, where do you start? When I was 10 years old, there was a terror attack in Nairobi where 222 people died. The Al-Qaeda were behind it. Under the rubble was one of my parents, my stepdad, who brought me up since I was 2 years old. At that time, I wanted to be a lawyer and eventually a judge. And then I said no. I want to tell the stories, and especially on terrorism, and find out how this continent can overcome it. I'm truly grateful for this moment, and I'd like to recognize John Allen Namu, who was the special projects editor at that time. He's my predecessor. Now I have his job, but he won this award in 2009, and he's taught me the courage of investigative journalism. But most importantly, I just want to salute all my comrades, to all the finalists that I've met over the last 4 days. You guys are amazing. You inspire me. And you have done amazing pieces, and I'm learning so much from you. But finally, I want to just speak about fellow journalists around the continent. We're being persecuted. We're being killed. We are being jailed for the stories that we're telling because we are truth seekers. But I think this moment just shows that we are unrelenting. We will never stop until we tell the truth. We will be the voices of our people. Whether positive or negative, we will tell the stories. And I thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, today. And Mama, again, we made it.
I just want to say that I'm really honored to have this award, and I'm so grateful. And to my family back home, thank you so much. And to everybody, asanteni sana. Thank you.
Well done once again to Asha and Rashid. I loved what both of you had to say. You told a very powerful story, and everybody in this room is so, so proud of you because we know what it took to get that story, and we know what it took to get here tonight, so well done.
It's quite amazing as well that after months and months of no rain, this is truly an African gathering and an approval right there. Now, I've got to say, though, Zaid, that before we go, I'd just like to say a huge thank you to everyone who has helped make this evening such a great success. To you, the audience, everybody behind the scenes, we couldn't have done this without you. Also to the judges standing behind me here, and of course the finalists who have been awesome. And all that is left is to wish you all a good night and good luck. We've come to the end of the CNN Multichoice African Journalist Awards, unbelievably so.
I know. And so from all of us here in South Africa, from MultiChoice and CNN, good night, and I cannot wait to see all of you again next year. Good night.
Thank you very much.